They've got the USPs. We've got a P250 on Quick and onto Velina as well. 3 players jumping on the ramp. There are 4 in total moving out, and you will see that Velina will just be keeping an eye on things towards jungle from the Palace position. And I love this. Jungle's been smoked off, and they are taking the rotation positions away. Normally on a retake, as you might see in a buy round, if you have a guy who needs to come through this crawl space, he's going to come in late. MIBR are a good example of that. But this is really interesting map control for Winstrike. They've got the bomb planted in an exposed position. How do Liquid deal with this?
It's certainly awkward. Nitro will lighten the load, and now the CTs will start to cue the push together, coordinate, trade it out, and so far so good. Everyone's getting kind of low. The bomb defuse is coming in, and that's going to put some pressure on Jimka. Able to find a fast frag onto Taka, relieving some of that pressure, but he will not be able to survive the onslaughts of Elish. And
but I respect the, they got the rocket thing going on, so I respect the continuity there. Twist, off to a good start. Hello, he's got an AK. I don't know if you want to keep dueling him in this situation. They're ill-equipped for the job, and trying to trade kills versus a guy's picked up an AK with a UMP and they've got the bomb. I think that maybe it was time to cut their losses in that direction. And now the round is pretty much over. Not a single player has been lost by Team Liquid, just Jekvik can get some frags here. 3 of the players have helmets though, and there'll be 0 kills in round number 2 for Winstrike. You can see Naf starting to move up the connector area. So if there is a late play into A, Naf can deal with it. Elige trying to see what's going on will be punished for doing so. There's the preemptive Molotov, and Naf will go forward. He sees some legs, but he can't quite land a kill.
Oh, he's getting so much free damage there. They aren't really in a position to turn around and twist with a very, very smooth shot there with the AK-47. And Taco now comes into play. This is very clean now suddenly from Team Liquid. They'll lose 2 players, but they'll be fine for that to figure things out. We'll see that that's the case.
That requires a seeking of information. They're not quite doing that. Nitro caught on the box. Will there be a second frag? Taco needs to try and buy time for his team to rotate. Elige is in for support, moving into the side, as you can see from Taco's POV. That's a big frag for Elige. 17 seconds, and Winstrike are running out of time. Bombs on the floor now, running out of players. Only 1 player picked off in that round.
Winstrike get the opening pick on the AWPer instantly, and that's usually the pick that's the pick you want to get. That's like the best pick to make, because it gets you in the B side. You can just spill everyone into the bomb side, but they were still unable to do so and gain any ground. And hang on, we've got a couple pistol kills coming out here. This is becoming awkward for Team Liquid, and Naf is definitely one of those players. He's waiting in a fairly safe position, which does allow him to back away. Oh, he's got to be careful though. There comes the peek from the elevated position by Palace as well. Now it's down to Nitro. Great bunnying, but Quick will take him down. Taco looking to at least remove some of the guns from Winstrike, and we don't have to worry about Liquid's economy, but Winstrike, they lose some players here. It's definitely going to hurt.
Now we've got, there we go, Boomich trying to pick something up, trying to get cheeky. Taco's wondering if he should go for it. And to be honest, like if he did go for it, he would at least pull more people towards the bomb site. But he may get another kill from this regardless. There's the flashbang. Marvelous, the AWP taken away, so nothing is taken through to the next round. Taco having a look. He can quickly rotate out of the window, as evidenced by the rotation out of the window. A pistol round from Winstrike. Again, they're just trying to get some impact here. There are still, let's say, 4 rounds to fight for, because this is a non-round at this point. So if they can get some damage in, every frag is $6,000 roughly in value. Jimka and Velina have managed to make their way into the B bomb site, and they're going to flank on Elige. Somehow, the Glock's getting to work here. Elige turning around. StarCraft aim though, can't shut that down.
You give a lot of space to the T's, but they don't have much utility and they don't have good guns. So that space isn't as good, but if you're able to get a drive-by P250 headshot, maybe, just maybe, you can make something happen.
10 bullets left for Elige, that's enough for some more frags. None of these players have Kevlar. There'll be no more frag. Okay, so it's Twist alone now. Rifles collected by Winstrike, and this is really important for them. This is a lot more than they could have asked for in this round, and they need rounds. Who knows what the second half will be like for Winstrike? They could take people by surprise, so let's not expect both halves to be this dominant. You never know. Twist giving some audio cues away, but again, he's against players with no Kevlar, so he peeks to Twist right, and he overexposes himself, but he's still alive, and that might be enough to win the round. Jumping USP is not quite going to hit the mark there. Ooh. I think he shot him in the head. I don't know, but either way, it is a round for Winstrike. No one will survive, but the round is theirs. Always important to have that smoke on the bench position so the CTs can't creep behind it. Starting to move in now. That bomb needs to go down fast because the smokes are starting to disappear. Nav having a look from the jungle position. Elite running distraction in the meantime, and the bomb has been planted. There's one close for Nav, and he won't quite get that frag. 3 players remaining for Winstrike. Make it 2. Make it 1. And what does Boomich even do in this situation? Does he... I mean, at this point, the round is over. But he's still going towards the ramp. The economic impact is irrelevant, and I think he should just save his weapon, really.
Well, that's a really important frag. That's the lurker dead. And now the push, trying to make the push happen. The flick is missed by Waterfalls. And it's a struggle now to get onto the bomb site. And the superior numbers here for CT side will also pose an issue. Twist picks up one more, and that's the 12-3 for Team Liquid.
And the entire Team Liquid squad is here. They want to close this one out fast, it seems. Oh, they're ready for it. They've got a numbers advantage, and Twist is good for a 2K, but there's one more to find. Waterfalls in the ninja position, or ninja if you are Nordic. Oh, so close. He was about to take the headshot, but Twist moved just at the last second, and that will be brutal. That's so annoying. You line it up, you're like, okay, I've been really careful about this. I'm about to click the mouse. No, he's moved. Oh, God.
Yeah, and also when people have their backs to you, headshots I don't know.
I feel like you have to aim for the top of the neck in that situation.
It's just really weird, isn't it? It's really weird.
So when I'm playing pistol DM, you just don't hit anything unless you aim for the bottom of the top of the neck, rather. Twist finally eliminated after a 3K performance. There's no defuse kit. Again, everybody picked up Kevlar for Winstrike, and everyone will fall for the Winstrike team.
I'm not a mathematician, so I wouldn't actually be able to tell you mathematically what would be the best thing to do, but I guess that's part of Counter-Strike too. Oh, hang on. We do actually make some frags here, it seems, for Winstrike with this force buy, with these CZs, and UMP is collected. Although Twist is, kind of walking back into that choke point, and we've got Liquid just gathering once again, rallying for this A push. Although, as I say that, the Molotov is prepared, is ready, and that will make things very difficult indeed. Nitro picks up the 1, both players now spotted. Twist there to put in the finishing blows. He can't do it though. It's up to the UMP of Nav, so this is getting quite close indeed. Bullets running out, and Winstrike, they will pick up the round indeed.
Jimka on the balcony. That's a really nice peek from him. There's no flashbang ready though, and that allows the T's to get closer than they otherwise might have. And that could be a problem. The numbers game working out for Team Liquid so far, but can Boomich be traded by Team Liquid? He can. Headshots galore. Waterfalls, has he been hurt? I think he has now. Taco doing a 180. That smoke is very brutal indeed, and still the headshots ring in.
And we'll take down a Liege, and you kind of have to go for this now. I mean, again, you're behind so many rounds. You have no money at all. He has a kit and a flashbang. I think it could be worth a go, but he will decide to back away here.
Shadow. I see a shadow. But what does Boomich see? He sees a leg. There's a team-man push, and there we go. There's some real estate for them.
For the peak, he can actually get an angle towards Boomich there if he tucks into the corner. Oh, the timing is not good for Boomich. Liege is going to get the kill, and now that's the A-bomb site in problems. Vilina, he has been uncheckable, but now he'll be discovered. Maybe he should have waited a bit longer. It's always hard to say in that position how to play it. There's never necessarily a right call, and it looks like it's a hunting situation now for Liege. He's going after Jimka, although Jimka is going to get one up on him. However, there is a big problem, and that's that bomb ticking away. Taco covering from Sandwich. Ooh, nice peek from Quick. There's a solid chance here. Twist will slow things down, though, as Nitro aims to do, but he'll be unsuccessful. They can take this round now. They'll both go for the peek. There's time.
There is time. So we have a very fast execute from Team Liquid, but there's a Molotov to try and stop things. They're charging through it, however. The flashbangs continue to rain in, but there is a first frag for Winstrike. More Molotovs in case they jump out the window. And the CTs are getting some frags here. There's a bomb, and now Taco is alone. Nice response so far from Winstrike.
The Taco, nice pick up there. 2 more to go. Over a minute to do it, but the bomb is stuck in the site. That does limit his options quite significantly. Otherwise, he would actually be maybe, arguably, not a favorable position.
30 seconds. He knows where one of the players is. Second one spotted towards the bench. And that's round number 6 for Winstrike to the B bomb site, and Jumka is alone playing the sneaky gap, but he can't really do much of that. And now the skill of Liquid comes into play with AK-47s no less, and Winstrike are completely out of position.
Oh dear. Oh dear. The worst thing that could have happened. And I don't know what they can do here. Obviously they're committed to try to go for it, but it's not a good look. 5 versus 2 now as they get whittled away until it's just Boomich left. And they played a huge gamble, James. And that's, if you're 7-15 down, that's going to go wrong at some point. And Liquid will effortlessly take their game against Winstrike.